One eternity later.
Welcome back to Scottish Man Cave. It's now the evening and I'm heading down to the beach because I fancy a nice scream. But the charity shops today, well, the first one was okay. I didn't catch all the footage of the charity shops because it's just the same stock over and over and over again. Especially like the likes of the Oxfam charity shop. It's just the same stuff. It's been sitting there for months. Let me know in the comments if you have that problem as well with charity shops. But this week, I'm not going to lie, I've been struggling to create content. I don't know if that's an issue for content creators. I think because, you know, I've been putting out, you know, 25 minutes to half an hour videos. You know, because I'm not travelling this week, I found it a lot harder to create a bit of content. Not going to lie. So normally I film on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And today's Monday because I've been stuck trying to film. The good news is the man cave has a bit of progress. I've got some flooring now, which is pretty decent. So I'm still waiting for that TV bracket though, which is a bit of a pain, but it is what it is. But yeah, like, I don't know, this week's just been difficult to create content. So I hope it's coming off okay in the video. You know, it's smashing day in Aberdeen again, which is really good. So before I go for an ice scream, I'm going to have a look in Cadona's, which is like an amusement park. Now I need to be careful with this camera because there'll be kids, but I want to see what the arcade machines are like now. There used to be some banging arcade machines like House of the Dead and Fast and Furious racing. I think Sega Rally was there, but I haven't been to Cadona's for a very, very long time. So yeah, if you're from Aberdeen, Cadona's is not exactly one of the best places to go. It's not exactly what it was when I was a kid. But mind you, Arcadia is quite fun. It's not a bad little place. And I know in Edinburgh, I can't remember the name of it. Let me know down below. I've been there a couple of times, which is not bad. Which is pretty cool. So we are in Cadona's, and look, we've got Mario Kart, which is pretty cool, which is pretty awesome. I don't know how much one coin is. I think you need to get coins from the actual stand, I don't know. Yeah, Mario Kart's pretty cool. And they've got these kind of machines and stuff, which is pretty cool. Like Transformers, which is awesome. Got like all these teddy bear things. Pretty cool. It's awesome. It's like a virtual reality thing. I think it doesn't even work. Look at that. You got Time Crisis 4.
Time Crisis.
That's awesome.
4.
That's pretty cool. You know, I've played a bit of Time Crisis before. But yeah. You need credits. Well, look at that, out of order. It's quite a shame. A lot of the arcades in Scotland especially, apparently they're all run down and stuff. A lot of them don't work. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Like a roller coaster or something. It's pretty cool. Football court. It's a lot changed since I remember it as a kid. Must be like bowling, I think, which is pretty cool. football, yeah, hockey. Raw Frills, I think they're the makers of Cruising Blast, I believe. Pretty cool. Smuggler's Cove, I think that's for little children. We've got Super Rig. There's not much in Cadonas nowadays. As you can see, it's just... yeah, I remember it being a lot more arcades and a lot less, you know, play to win kind of stuff. That's a lot different. I don't know what this is. Yeah, we're not wanting any of that, unfortunately.
Georgia, Tiger Oxygen has joined the battle.
It's just £1 look. What a waste of £1 coin.
Modes are now available. The fun has doubled. And now the new two-player co-op mode. Come together as a team of two in cooperative play. Help each other. Teamwork is the key to victory. In this new mode, the new item fusion card will be available. One person drives, one
No,
person
it's just £2.
cause chaos with combined power. With two-player cooperative
Let's
play.
take £1 and 10p. Cadonas, you need to sort this out. But yeah, I think I'm away to get my ice cream anyway. Cadonas is not the best, if I'm being honest. There's a bowling alley. Oh, the bowling alley is closed apparently. God knows why. But yeah, what a waste of £1 that was. Couldn't even play Mario Kart, which is a bit annoying. What about Time Crisis? Well, to be honest, with that being out of order, I'm not even chancing it. Nah, we'll just leave it. This is like the gambling area, if you want a cheeky gamble, but I'm not gambling. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Oh, the bowling is there, but yeah, this is like the pool area, like people play pool and stuff. And this is like the crazy golf bit, which is, that's not bad. Me and my pal once went on it. I think Manny's Pizza is quite famous. I think former Aberdeen football player Vicente in Brazil and likes his big Manny's Pizza. Well, he's not actually a former player, he's on loan. But yeah, that was underwhelming. I wanted to have a little go at Mario Kart too. But yeah, when it takes £1, I'm not putting any more money towards it. So yeah, that's Cadonas. It's a dump, let's be honest. It's a dump. So I'm just in Asda just now having a look at the games, and yeah, I used to get deals that you could get like for a £5 for an Xbox One game or a PlayStation 4 game, but Asda just doesn't seem to be delivering just now. And I was a bit late to the game kind of sale that everyone's been ranting and raving about. So the Aberdeen one only had a couple of games. I did pick up one, which I never got the footage for. For some reason my camera didn't record, but yeah, unfortunately here everything's priced up pretty accordingly. So no nice deals, I'm afraid, from Asda. Finally, we've got flooring. Welcome back to the man cave. Apologies, this week's video is not as good as probably my last couple of videos. It's just, unfortunately, real life problems come in the way of things, and it kinda, it doesn't stop you making film content, but you've got to deal with that real situations. Nothing major, obviously, nothing to worry about. But you know, sometimes you've got priorities, and unfortunately, what you enjoy, which is for me is making this content, has to kind of go in the back burner a bit. So I haven't managed to, you know, get out as much as I would like this week. Having said that though, we've still got some pickups, which is not too bad. You know, the charity shops, again, there's the same stock over and over again, so I don't want to continue just filming the same stuff. You know, the same discs, the same FIFAs that have been sitting there probably since Christmas. So I don't really want to keep filming all that stuff, so I deliberately skipped quite a lot of the charity shops today, filming wise, because it's just the same stuff over and over again, which is, it is what it is. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, they should just try and, you know, discount this. Like one of the Bernardo shops, for example, I think they had £3 on like FIFA 15 for the PlayStation 4. It's stupid, absolutely stupid. So yeah, that was that. Cadona's, it's a dump. Just don't go, unless you've got a 2-year-old kid or something. Just don't go to Cadona's, it's a waste of time. All the machines are quite run down. If you've got a 2-year-old or something, or a little child, it'd be good for a day out for the kids kind of thing. But for grown-ass adults like us, nah. I tried filming in Arcadia, which is a kind of arcadey kind of bar. It's similar to NQ64, I believe it's called, in Edinburgh. I wasn't sure when I was filming, but I'm sure it's NQ64. So I went there a couple of times. Unfortunately, they close the arcade during the week. It's only the weekends that they open the arcade section of that bar. And the other thing is, they were playing copyright music, which of course, if you're a YouTube creator, you know, copyright claims and all that kind of rubbish. So I couldn't film in Arcadia, which was annoying, because to me that was my backup this week for creating content. I always knew I was going to go to Cadona's in Arcadia just to do something different, just to show arcade machines really, but unfortunately I couldn't film anything in that place. Plus there was a bouncer on as well, so I'm going about with a camera. Nah, forget it. So that is that. We're going to go on to the games, and then we're going to go on to my future plans for the man cave. I almost forgot, I picked up a couple of things off camera, might have been the Friday. So I picked up little Fockers for £2. It's a bit pricey for Blu-rays. I won't go over £2 for Blu-rays in a charity shop, but I really like this film. And I like Meet the Fockers as well, when the kid goes, Ash! Oh! So, you know, I'm picking this up. I never see it in a charity shop, so I'm happy with that. £2. The Hangover Part 2, again, I've got the first movie, I've got the second now, and I need the last one. Great films, good comedy, I like it. I like my comedies, so that's into the collection. This one I got in a charity shop for £2. It's Resident Evil 6. I think, is this not meant to be one of the worst Resident Evil games? Apparently. I thought I already had this in the collection, but it turns out I didn't, so you know, I picked it up for £2. I don't know what it is in CX, if this is good value or not, but I need it. I think it, does it come with a manual? Yeah, it comes with a manual. It's in good condition. I must have got, I can tell by the logo, cancer research, but yeah, I must have picked it up on Friday. When I done the CX spending £300 video, I never realised I never actually spent the whole £300. My maths is terrible. I had like, I think £15 voucher left or something, because all the delivery fees and all that added on to the £300 that I got. So I spent, what's that, £11 on 2 games. The first one is World Snooker Championship 11. I do like a snooker game. I like watching snooker now and again. So I think this one, the graphics look quite good for the time anyway. Played a bit of Snooker 19 as well for PlayStation 4 and the Switch. So I do like a snooker game, and I am going to give this a go, which is good. And it does have a manual. So I'm happy with that. The next game now, I've got this on the Switch, which I'm going to get to. Sniper Elite 3. Now I don't have this for the 360, and I am trying to get as much 360 games as possible. It does have the manual, which is good. I just like the look of Sniper Elite. I haven't even played them yet, but I've been watching, I don't know the guy's name, I can't remember, but I've been watching this like English YouTuber, and he's just playing Sniper Elite and like killing people. It was just funny, the way he kills folk. You play online and basically just like invade somebody else's game and then try and kill them. It's pretty funny and quite fun. So, you know, I'm definitely playing this, but I'm going to be playing it on the Switch. So, we're going to get to the Switch in a minute. So for today, I didn't pick up much, but I think this will be good CEX credit. First game is Forza Horizon. I already own it. The only issue I've got with this copy is it says it's a bundle copy. So, does CEX take this in? I do not know. It does. Well, it has some sort of thing. Xbox 360. I think that's like the warning leaflet or something. But yeah, it is a bundle copy. But I know if I can't trade this into CEX, I know somebody will buy this, because is it not like the yellow spines people collect or something? So I'm quite happy with picking that up for £1. I think it's £6 CEX trades this in for credit. Next game. I actually thought you got a little bit more, but you don't. It's only like £1.60. I've already got it. Star Wars The Force Unleashed. Again, not too bad conditions. Got a bit of pen marker there, but it's no biggie. Comes with a manual. Disc is in good condition, so picked that up for £1. Now this one's not too bad. Skate 3. I think you get £4 CX voucher. Again, £1 out of £4. It is the classics, and again, CX can be a bit fussy with that, but you know, looks okay. So again, for £1, picking it up all day. Next game, XCOM for £2. Now, I could be wrong. Well, it says £3.50 here, but it could be like £4 or £5 game. This again, I do not have this in the collection. It does have the manual, so it's a 360 title I do not own. I'm picking it up. And the last game I got is from Game. Now I could be going back this week to have another look. The game that I went to is in the Barnacord Centre, and they're the only game in Aberdeen that actually are taking the pre-owned copies. So basically I spoke to the guy at the till. He said that only the dedicated game stores, and not the ones that are in Sports Direct, are still taking in the they're not taking in the pre-owned games, but they've taken all the stock of pre-owned games from other games in their local area, and then they're selling them off, I think. So I was looking at the PlayStation 4, but I've kind of paused on collecting for that just now. I'm a bit worried about PlayStation 4 because, you know, at least with 360, you put the disc in, it works. But PlayStation 4, there's a lot of games now that you know, licenses are getting expired and stuff, and I'm worried in the next 5 to 10 years games will be unplayable. Like, you can't just play them from the get-go, and you can't download an update or or anything like that because the servers are down or whatever. So what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about how PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, are you going to be able to play them games in say 10, 15 years time? That's the big thing I'm worried about. But the Switch is slightly different because it's cart only. The only issue is with Nintendo Switch is if you have like three games in one kind of collection, that sometimes you need to install 2 of them. But I just think it's more collector friendly, and this is why I'm going to be more focusing on the Switch as current gen. So I picked this up from Game. Originally it was £9.99, but I got this for a £5, and it's Sega's Tokyo 2020. It just looks a fun game. I did check, he's obviously put the sale. It looks a fun game, and for a £5, you know, that's pretty decent deal. I am going to have a look at Game to see what PlayStation 4 games I can go and trade in for CEX credit. The other Switch games that were there was no real interest for me to spend that kind of money on Ben 10 or whatever, so I think the other one was like Just Dance, so there wasn't a lot. I did try to film, but for some reason my camera's been playing up, so I bought an Insta360 Go free, and as you can probably see in the footage from before, you know, it doesn't look a bit right. That's because the aspect ratio was the wrong way around, so I've had to go in and edit it just to try and get that footage. So I've actually lost quite a lot of footage this week because of this issue. Now I have locked the camera, so it shouldn't be changing the aspect ratio, so I don't know if it's a setting I need to change on the camera or what. It is an expensive camera, it's doing the job well when I'm going into charity shops and stuff, because that's the reason I bought it. I didn't want to go with a GoPro, although I've got a GoPro as well. I didn't want to have a GoPro and I'm shoving a GoPro in people's faces. At least with the Insta360 Go 3, it's more stealthy, so not a lot of people can go, oh, he's got a camera, because I'm not an introverted person, but if I've got a camera in the public, I don't want confrontation kind of thing, so I try and avoid people as much as I can, and sometimes you'll see me put my hand over the camera, and that's just to give that person a bit of respect as well, because not a lot of people like being on camera, and you know, some people can get arsey with it. So yeah, that's the reason. I noticed as well my lighting's a bit bright. Normally I do film during the day, but you know, just because of things happening just now and being busy, you can tell I'm a bit tired. Yeah, so it's a bit late, so I apologise for that. So yeah, that's all my pickups for this week, and we'll get to the man cave stuff. So this is kind of going to be the setup for my consoles. I've got the original Xbox right at the bottom and the 360 on top. I think above that I'm going to put my original PlayStation 2, although I need to test to make sure it still works, because if I remember right, there was an issue with it. I managed to go up in my mum and dad's loft and collect that, so I'll be talking about that in a future video. And also I've got my PlayStation 4, and it's the anniversary edition, I think. It's the one with the square circle X. So I got that probably about a year ago. I want to highlight this as well. I really like this controllers. It's the Retro Fighters controllers. This controller works for PlayStation 1, 2 and 3 on PC, and this one works for the original Xbox. And what a game changer these controllers are. I highly recommend buying these controllers for your vintage consoles. So this is, well, it's not a bookcase, like a media case, and what I'm thinking is filling this case up all with Nintendo Switch games. What do you guys think in the comments about that? Because I'm not going to be displaying all of my collection because I just don't have the room, unfortunately. So this is like the man cave wall, essentially, because that's the amount of space I'm willing to dedicate in my living room. I was thinking with this wall, making it the all Xbox killer no filler, and I'll put a shelf up here. That's what I was thinking. If I can get enough room here, I might do GameCube. I might start collecting for the GameCube. I'm not 100% sure yet. But I think, what do you think in the comments if I filled this all with red spines? I think it would look pretty nice, to be honest. Especially because I think it's the perfect time to start collecting for the Switch. You know, the Switch 2 is due to come out, and the games that run pretty crap on the Switch, I think might run better. And I did make a TikTok about that as well. So, what do you guys think? Should I fill this out with red spines, or do you think I should fill this out with PlayStation 4 games? I've got about 250 PlayStation 4 games that could easily fill the shelf, but to be honest, I'm kinda going towards filling it all with red spines. And maybe I might even make a series about it, but I'm not sure yet. Let me guys know what you think. Also, another thing I'm going to do, because the TV I'm going to be putting here is at my mum and dad's at the moment. I've got 5 TVs, it's an absolute joke. I've got the 75 inch, that's going in storage, it's too big. I can't put it on the wall, which is annoying. It's a brand new build and you're supposed to leave the walls for about a year. So I'm just sticking to that. So that's going in storage. My other one needs a TV bracket. That'll probably go in the bedroom, I'm thinking, which is more a retro kind of TV. And the one I've got my mum and dad's will go there. And then I've got 2 small TVs as well for more of the retro kind of consoles, because you know a lot of the TVs just do not have the capability of, you know, the graphics and stuff with the black lines and all that. It's just rubbish with the aspect ratios. So I might put LED lights or something, and also for the walls I'm thinking about display. I've seen a lot of designs on display, and because it's not putting holes in the walls and stuff, I think that's the way to go, just to give it a bit of life and a bit of atmosphere and a bit of character in this kind of living room. I would love to know if you have any suggestions actually, because you know, I want this to be, you know, the backdrop for every video that I do, like the recording. Because before it was just blank walls and no flooring and stuff. At least I've got flooring now, so I'm pretty much close to properly moving in now, which is good. So I think, personally, filling this with red spines might be the way to go. And it'll be exciting. It's probably going to take a long time just to fill the shelf. I worked out, I think it was 780 games, something like that, to fill the whole shelf. And I've got like 50. Now I might say I'm going to save showing this collection for another video, but I'm not going to lie, it's been badly neglected. So it's definitely the time to start collecting for the Switch. A lot of these games are sealed and I haven't even touched them, so I think it's a perfect time to start playing the Switch. I will give one honourable mention. One of my favourite racing games in the current gen, Wreckfest. I really enjoy this game. It's good, mindless fun. I will be playing this online again at some point. So that is this week's video. Again, it's probably not my best video so far, and that's the hard thing for me. I hope it still comes across well. You know, it's just like every video I want to do better and better kind of thing. So it's just the circumstances. You can't hit a home run in every video, I guess, but I just hope you guys enjoyed it. That's the main thing, and that's my main motivation. Again, I just want to say thank you to every single person that subscribes and has watched and is commenting on my videos and interacting with me on social media. It's just amazing. It's, you know, it's making me want to go out and make videos. It's not, I'm not motivated or anything. I'm really motivated and really enjoying it. So again, any feedback and stuff, and just, you know, keep commenting and stuff. I'll try and answer every single person. You know, I'm not that big to not answer people kind of thing. So I'll try and get to your comments as much as I can. If I didn't reply, it's not because I'm, you know, ignoring it or something. Sometimes I'm bad for missing things. So again, I just want to say a massive thank you. Have a great, you know, couple of days and week, and I'll see you guys next Thursday, 5 PM as always. Catch you guys later.